So a lot of us thought that this day would never come, but it's here. As of December 22nd, which was this past Friday, the last ever Dodge Challenger, Dodge Charger V8 Hemi powered automobile rolled off the production line for good. And it just happened to be a Dodge Challenger Demon 170. That was the last ever V8 Hemi powered Dodge vehicle to come off the assembly line, number 3,300. So as of Friday, December 22nd, there will never, ever be a new V8 powered, Hemi powered Dodge Charger or Dodge Challenger ever produced from that day forth, which means we have officially entered into the inline six in the electric motor segment of Mopar at this point. You will never see a V8 Hemi in the Charger or Challenger ever again. It's over. We had a good run. Rest in peace to the V8 Hemi. Let's get it. What's up, guys? It's your boy Knockout 360 here with another video, man. So as you can tell, I'm in a car that makes this a car vlog. You already know how it's going down when I come around. Let's get into it. Car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets, anything and everything car related happens on this channel. So if you're into that, make sure that you stick around because you're in the right place. For everyone else, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out. So like I said, guys, it's real. As of December 22nd, which was a Friday, the last ever Dodge Challenger, Dodge Charger, V8 powered, Hemi powered automobile rolled off the production line. And it just happened to be a 2023 Dodge Challenger Demon 170, right? Number 3,300. Because you know they only made 3,300 of them. 300 went to Canada and 3,000 went to North America. And the last ever Hemi powered automobile from Dodge, notice I'm saying automobile, not SUV or truck, because the Durango and the TRX are still supposed to be having V8 Hemis. But the last automobile, Charger or Challenger, V8 Hemi powered, came out and rolled off the lot for the last time ever, December 22nd, which was this past Friday, ladies and gentlemen. It is all over. I mean, I'm going to put up some pictures right now. This is the last one rolling off the lot. It's all black Challenger. Everyone's around it, taking pictures of it, taking pictures with it. Look at it. That's the body. That's the body. That's the fully built Challenger. This is the scary part. Look at the production line. No cars coming off that production line. The assembly line, I'm sorry. Look at that. No cars. Nothing. It looks like a ghost town. Completely empty. Scary stuff. People taking pictures with it. I don't understand. Oh, I thought the rims were yellow, but that just happens to be like the, I think that's just the like the stickers to protect the rims coming off. I don't think that it's actually yellow, but yeah, people taking pictures with it. Whoever gets this Challenger Demon is really going to be, you know, one of one, because that is literally the last piece of history right there. But it's over. I mean, no more V8 powered Chargers, Challengers in the foreseeable future at this point. No more Hemi powered, you know, Chargers, Challengers for the foreseeable future. It's real. You know, we've been talking about this for the last year and change at this point, but it's real. Like, you know, rest in peace to the V8 Hemi. Now, to my understanding, Dodge is going to be producing probably another year of Durango Hellcats, right? 2024 is going to have Durango Hellcats. To my understanding, the Ram TRX is probably going to have the Hellcat engine in it for one more year. So the V8 Hemi is not completely dead. Right? It's not completely dead, but as far as Chargers and Challengers are concerned, it's dead, you know, which is the bulk of their, you know, their V8 fleet, right? When it comes to the Chargers and Challengers. Yeah, it's over, man. It is over. Sad day, but realistic. I mean, you know, this is something that they've been putting in our face for the last year and a half. This is something that I've been making videos on for the last year and a half, and it's real. You know, it's scary, but it's real. Like, today is today. You know what I'm saying? We all thought that it was a joke. We thought that there's no way in hell that Dodge would go away from their bread and butter, right? We all thought the Charger and Challenger was their bread and butter, which it really is. And I'm interested to see how Dodge is going to do in the future. But, you know, from what we see, from what I understand, from what I've read, it's over. You know what I'm saying? The V8 Hemi and the Charger Challenger body, as we know it, is done. Now, you know, the Charger will stick around They're going to do the inline six first, and then they're going to do the, the electric. I'm holding up my phone because that's what's going to be under the hood of your car. Whatever's in this phone is going to be under the hood of your car. Your 2024 Dodge Charger, right? SRT, Banshee, Daytona, stupid, right? The Challenger, as we know it, is dead. Dodge has made no announcements whatsoever as to bringing the Challenger back. You know what I'm saying? And to be real with you, the 2024 Charger, two-door, looks like a Challenger. So honestly, they could have really just called it a Challenger, but they chose not to for whatever reason. But the Challenger's dead. You will never see another new 2024, 25, 26 Challenger. That's dead as well. The Challenger's dead. The V8 Hemi and the Challenger is dead. Dodge is, they're slicing down the middle. They're cutting a lot of, I don't want to say fat. Like, honestly, I think they're cutting the meat at this point, but they're cutting a lot. They're cutting a lot out. And it's here. You know what I'm saying? I can only imagine being one of those workers on the assembly line working on these cars, having worked on these cars since what, 2006? I think that's when they came back. 2006 is when the Charger and the Challenger came back. Yeah. 2000 was when the Charger and the Challenger came back. So I can only imagine having worked on these cars for the better part of almost 20 years. Putting that V8 Hemi in there, putting that RT badge on there, putting that SRT badge, and then of course the Hellcat badge, Scat Pack badge, Daytona, 392, you know what I'm saying? Wide body kits, all that stuff on these cars. And then it's like, yeah, we're done with that. Stop that. Kill that. Yeah. That's where we're at this point, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's here. It's a done deal. I'm going to make a follow-up video on this, but I mean, yeah, as far as we know right now, it's a done deal. The Charger and the Challenger and the Hemi, as we know it today, is dead. So whatever you see on the dealership lots right now, today, this week, is all you're ever going to see. To my understanding, I don't foresee dealerships getting new shipments of these cars in. I think everything that's out there right now is there for good, and that's it. If you get your hands on a 2023 brand new off the dealership lot, that'll probably be the last time you do that. If you can, then by all means do it. If you can't, you need to have the mindset or at least be mindful that you may never get your hands on a brand new Charger or Challenger ever again. Let me say that correctly. A brand new Charger or Challenger ever again. Now, the used market is going to be flooded with these cars. You know what I'm saying? For the next year and a half, at least 2 years, probably. So don't worry about never getting your hands on a Charger or Challenger. I'm just strictly speaking of a brand new one for this year. You'll never be able to get your hands on after the allotment has been depleted from what's already out there now. So it is what it is, guys. This is where we're at. Rest in peace to the V8 Hemi. Rest in peace to the Challenger. Rest in peace to the V8 Hemi and the Challenger. Rest in peace to the V8 Hemi and the Charger. But it's a sad day, but it's all over, man. It is all over. As of December 22nd, the last Dodge Challenger Hemi-powered, Dodge Charger Hemi-powered automobile rolled off the production line for good. You will never see it again. These pictures are, this is going to be the type of car where it's like, this is what you're going to be telling your kids about, your grandkids about. Like they got that meme on TikTok of Vince McMahon when he's breaking down crying, and they're like, Dad, tell me about the V8 Hemi, and it's like, I don't even want to go there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so emotional, just because like the V8 Hemi has done so much for car culture, man. Like I'm a firm believer that it's because of the Hellcat that car culture has come back with the vengeance that it has. Like, just making fun, cars that are just unrealistic and make no sense whatsoever. That is Dodge. Like nothing about the car that I'm sitting in makes any sense. It serves no purpose whatsoever. It's terrible on gas. It's expensive. It's loud as hell. You know what I'm saying? I got to put thousands of dollars worth of security on it just to ensure that it's going to be here. Nothing about this car is practical, but man, it is fun as hell and I love it. And Dodge understood that. They understood that nobody wants practical cars right now. They want something that's fun, that's loud and fast. And they fulfilled that niche. And I feel like every other manufacturer, Chevy, Ford, what else? even other brands like Kia. Kia's got some sort of electric joint that's going to be doing like 500 horsepower. Like, I really feel like when Dodge dropped the Hellcat in 2015, they really forced, or opened they opened the eyes of other brands that people are out there really want powerful, fast cars. Like, you know, people want cars to get them from A to B that look good, that's fine, but they also want powerful cars. They also want cars with, you know, some sound, some rumble to them. They also want that old school feel. And I feel like Dodge really, you know, stepped it up. Like, they forced the industry to kind of reevaluate everything. Ford, Chevy, all that stuff. Like, we wouldn't have gotten a GT500 if it wasn't for the Hellcat. You know, we wouldn't have got a C8 Corvette, potentially twin turbo C8 Corvette that's going to be putting down 800 horsepower if it wasn't for the Hellcat. We wouldn't have got a Raptor R V8 powered 700 horsepower automobile if it wasn't for the T-Rex. And we wouldn't have gotten an Escalade V that's putting down 700 and I think 15 horsepower. An Escalade V with a V8 engine with 700 horsepower if it wasn't for the Durango Hellcat. You know what I'm saying? What else? We wouldn't have got a Lamborghini Urus if it wasn't for the Trackhawk. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so much stuff came from Dodge. So many different, you know, innovative kind of power from these different car brands came because of Dodge. I'm a firm believer that you know what I'm saying? Like, the Durango is the Escalade, the Jeep is the Urus, the T-Rex is the Raptor R, and does Chevy have something? Does Chevy have a truck that does that kind of power? I don't think so. So maybe just the T-Rex and the Raptor R. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it was because of Dodge, if you ask me, because everything was, does this have an answer for Dodge? You know, is there an answer for the Hellcat engine? Is there an answer for the T-Rex? Is there an answer for the Durango Hellcat? Is there an answer for the Jeep Trackhawk? You know, it was always Dodge. People like to talk a lot of shit about these cars. They say they're cheap, they're ghetto, they're police magnets, they're thief magnets, which, you know, sadly, it is a thief magnet. But fact of the matter is, Dodge has been the baseline for power since like 2015, to be honest with you. Since the Hellcat engine dropped in 2015, it has been, you know, is it going to be the Hellcat? Is it fast enough to be the Hellcat? Oh, I beat the Hellcat. My car's fast now. Hellcat has always been the standard, you know, since 2015. So to see all of that go out just like that, and Dodge tells us that they've got some sort of electric powered bullshit coming around the corner, it's really disheartening, to say the least. And it's a sad situation. But I mean, it is what it is at this point, guys. The last V8 Hemi, Charger or Challenger, rolled off the lot for good as of December 22nd, 2023. It's over. We had fun. It was cool. We made a lot of noise, kicked up a lot of smoke. There are people in jail right now because of these cars. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. We all know somebody that's in jail because of a Hellcat or a Scat Pack, you know? At least I do. So it's been fun, but it's over. End of an era. Hell of a run. But it's over, guys. The day that we thought would never come has come and passed. And now we're into a new future. So, as always, it's been your boy Knockout 360, man. I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to me. Peace.